Good morning, students. Our today's topic is pancreas. Pancreas is a composite gland which acts as both exocrine and endocrine gland. The endocrine pancreas consists of islets of Langerhans. These are the cells which are present in the pancreas. There are about 1 to 2 million islets of Langerhans in the normal human pancreas, representing only 1 or 2% of the pancreatic tissue. So, in the pancreas, 1 or 2 million islets of Langerhans are present that constitute only 1 to 2% of pancreatic tissue. The two main types of cells in the islets of Langerhans are called alpha cells and beta cells. It contains two types of cells, alpha cells and beta cells. Alpha cell secretes hormone called glucagon and beta cell secretes the hormone insulin. Glucagon is a peptide hormone and plays an important role in maintaining the normal blood glucose level. So, glucagon increases the blood glucose level. Glucagon acts mainly on the liver cells. Liver cells are known as hepatocytes and stimulates glycogenolysis, resulting in the increased blood glucose level, blood sugar level. So, that condition is known as hyperglycemia. When glycogenolysis is when glycogen breaks into glucose, it results in the increase in the blood glucose level. This condition is known as hyperglycemia. In addition, this hormone stimulates the process of gluconeogenesis, that is synthesis of new glucose, gluconeogenesis. Gluco means glucose, neo means new, genesis means synthesis. It also stimulates the synthesis of glucose, which also contributes to hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia again increased blood sugar level. Glucagon reduces the cellular glucose uptake and utilization. Thus, glucagon is a hyperglycemic hormone. So, glucagon increases the blood glucose level. Insulin is a peptide hormone. Insulin is secreted by the beta cells of islets of Langerhans. It is a peptide hormone which plays a major role in the regulation of glucose homeostasis. Glucose balance. Homeostasis means maintain the glucose balance. Insulin acts mainly on hepatocytes and adipocytes. Hepatocytes are the liver cells and adipocytes are the cells of adipose tissue which stores fats, etc., and enhances cellular glucose uptake and utilization. So it takes the glucose from the blood and helps in the storage of glucose in the cells. It reduces the blood glucose level. As a result, there is a rapid movement of glucose from blood to hepatocytes and adipocytes, resulting in decreased blood glucose level. So इंसुलिन ब्लड से ग्लूकोज को लेकर हिपेटोसाइट्स या तो लिवर सेल्स में डिपॉजिट करता है या एडिपोसाइट, दैट इज एडिपोज टिश्यू में जो सेल्स हैं उनमें डिपॉजिट करता है. इससे वो ब्लड में ग्लूकोज के लेवल को डिक्रीज करता है. दिस कंडीशन इज नोन एज hypoglycemia. Insulin also stimulates conversion of glucose to glycogen. Now glucose is changed into glycogen. This condition is known as glycogenesis in the target cells. The glucose homeostasis in blood is thus maintained jointly by insulin and glucagon. Prolonged hyperglycemia leads to a complex disorder called diabetes mellitus, which is associated with loss of glucose through urine and formation of harmful compounds known as ketone bodies. अगर काफ़ी टाइम तक ब्लड में ग्लूकोज का लेवल बढ़ा रहे तो इस कंडीशन को कहते हैं हम डायबिटीज़. साइंटिफिक टर्म इज डायबिटीज मेलाइटस, जिसको हम हिंदी में शुगर भी बोलते हैं कई बार, आदमी को शुगर हो गया है। अगर ये काफ़ी टाइम तक रहेगा तो वो यूरिन से भी ग्लूकोज पास होना शुरू हो जाएगा। कई बार कीटोन बॉडीज भी पास होती हैं। Diabetic patients are successfully treated with insulin therapy. By giving them insulin treatment, diabetes patients can be cured. Testes. A pair of testes is present in the scrotal sac. This sac is present outside the abdomen of male individuals. Testis performs dual function as a primary sex organ as well as endocrine gland. So testes help in the production of sperms also and produces hormones also. Testis is composed of seminiferous tubule and stromal tissue. So in testes, seminiferous tubules are present, and then fluid tissue, that is stroma, also is present. The Leydig cells which are present in the intertubular space produces a group of hormones called androgens, mainly testosterone. So there in between the seminiferous tubules, some Leydig cells are present. They secrete a group of hormones called androgen. The main important one is testosterone in male. Androgens regulate the development, maturation and functions of the male accessory sex organs like epididymis, vas deferens, seminal vesicles, prostate gland, urethra, etc. These hormones stimulate muscular growth, growth of facial and axillary hair, aggressiveness, low pitch of voice, etc. These all characters are controlled by this testosterone. Androgens play a major stimulatory role in the process of spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is the formation of sperm. Androgens act on central nervous system and influence the male sexual behavior, that is known as libido. Libido means sexual desire. These hormones produced anabolic effects. What is anabolic? When small molecules combine to form bigger molecules, that is known as anabolic process. And opposite to this is catabolic. When bigger molecules break into smaller molecules, that is catabolic. So in the anabolic, small molecules combine to form bigger molecules and they produce proteins and carbohydrates. Next is ovary. Females have a pair of ovaries located in the abdomen. Ovary is the primary female sex organ which produces one ovum during each menstrual cycle. So one ovary produces one ovum per month. One month right side ovary produces and next month left side ovary produces one ovum. In addition, ovary also produces two groups of steroid hormones called estrogen and progesterone. So ovaries produces one ovum every month and produces the hormones estrogen and progesterone. Ovary is composed of ovarian follicles and stromal tissue. Inside the ovary, cells are present. These are known as follicles. The estrogen is synthesized and secreted mainly by these growing ovarian follicles. After ovulation, the ruptured follicle is converted into a structure called corpus luteum, which secretes mainly progesterone. In each ovary, cells are present known as follicles. First, primary follicle is formed, then secondary follicle, then tertiary follicle, then Graafian follicle. Then this Graafian follicle releases one ovum, and whatever structure is left after releasing the ovum is known as corpus luteum. This structure produces a hormone known as progesterone. Progesterone is also known as the pregnancy hormone. Estrogens produce wide-ranging actions such as stimulation of growth and activities of female secondary sex organs, development of growing ovarian follicles, appearance of female secondary sex characters like high pitch of voice, mammary gland development. Estrogens also regulate female sexual behavior. Progesterone supports pregnancy. Progesterone also acts on mammary glands and stimulates the formation of alveoli, that is, sac like structures which store milk and milk secretion. I hope this is clear. Thank you.